Good morning, Entertainment Daily lovers. Good morning. Welcome in. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I know some people are still sleeping, okay? I know that, but I'm sorry. Busy, busy, busy. We have to come live when we can. So I want to quickly check our sound. So let's get into this. Busy, busy, busy. We have to come live when we can. Okay, all right. So great. Our sound is good. Let us continue. We will be talking about Korra Obidi. Get a job. Get a job. Get a job. Get a job. What are you doing, girl? Let's talk to some people. I always told, like I always say on this channel, if you've not heard me saying it, let me say it again. When we see certain things, we really have to come and educate some ignorant people, because sometimes it's just ignorance that's just making people to say certain things like you don't know, and you're not willing to come out and admit it that you don't know, so you can be educated. Okay, be informed. Okay, not be deformed. So we will talk about Cora get a job, and also Justin Dean continues with the dragging of Cora Obidi, his ex-wife, and Nancy. Justin has made this a full content now that he comes on to analyze and dissect Korobidi's videos, and he has actually added that of Nancy Ume also, and he's analyzing both together. So we are going to listen to Justin Dean's most recent analysis, and we're going to break it down. We're going to also dissect what Justin just posted. Okay, Mr. Kora Obidi. Aha. Okay, just give me a second. I'm trying to. Okay, so still on the thumbnail, you can see what our thumbnail says. Still no evidence, right? If you're coming in, please give the live stream a thumbs up, and let's continue. So still no evidence at all, none or whatsoever. Nancy has actually dared Justin to post the evidence, but Justin is now pretending that he can't see. So now his full focus is on the GoFundMe, trying all his best to convince people that, look, Cora is out here to actually take you people's money and go to Hawaii to flex. According to Justin, $55,000 Cora took to Hawaii to flex. And I'm just thinking, $55,000. Somebody took that money and went to Hawaii. Just Cora. She would finish $55,000 that doesn't belong to the ex, and I don't even know why he's crying. So let us get right into Justin's video. Welcome. If you're just joining us, don't forget to subscribe, turn on your notifications so you don't miss when we are live. I know most of you are going to be watching the replay of okay, so most of you are going to watch the replay. Don't forget to give a thumbs up if you're watching the replay, and drop a comment telling us what you think. Okay, so I want to pull up Justin Dean's page, and that's where we are going to start our analysis from today. Okay, so I want to see what was his last. I want us to read some of the posts that he has actually made. Okay, so 18 hours ago, if you're just coming in, you're welcome. Thank you very much for joining. 18 hours ago, Justin said, don't concern yourself with criticism from people you would never take advice from. Okay, after he posted that one, then 14 hours ago, he did the video that we're going to be listening to. But then 12 hours ago, he made another post where he said, all negative energy sent to me is returned to the sender in Jesus' name. The first time I'm hearing Justin say in Jesus' name. Okay, so let's go to Justin's video and let's do justice to it. Lying about my character. Give me a second. Domestic violent claims trying to let's pull this and trouble with my boy. Okay.
All right, guys. Once again, it pains me to have to do this, but After 2 years of harassment and 2 years of a smear campaign and 2 years of lying about my character, false domestic violence claims, trying to get me in trouble with my board, trying to destroy my life, destroying 2 of my businesses, alienating me from my friends and family, everyone around me getting harassed for things that just simply are not true. And I decided to start fighting back, and I expect to receive lots.
To tell you how calculated this man is, from the moment Justin opened his mouth now, nothing he has said that is true. From the moment he opened his mouth, except if the hello, maybe the hi and greetings, he greeted his fans. That's the only thing that he said that is true. Smear campaign for over 2 years and whatnot. When you search, you will find out that that's not true. The reverse is the case. He's been the one taunting his ex, but he keeps saying smear campaign, false this, false that. Prove it, he can't prove it. Let's continue.
Hate from it because of the fact I have a penis and I am a man, and therefore I am the devil. So a lot of these women's opinion. But today we are going to irrefutably expose the scam that is this GoFundMe. And Nigerians, pay attention, because the Nigerian scammer stereotype is thought of all around the world. And these 2 sisters, Korra and Nancy.
Do y'all see where Justin is going with this thing? Justin has done so much, and nobody's believing him. Nobody's buying except gullible people, people that are not able to think for themselves, people that are not able to read in between the lines to understand Justin. Now the new thing is to scream, Nigerians listen, Nigerian listens. The fact that Justin feels the need to always come out on his platform with how many thousand followers he has there, and every other person that is not even following him but are listening to this bullshit that he's talking about. Justin comes out, and one thing Justin wants to do is to always remind the world, oh, you know, this stereotyping of scamming that people see Nigeria as. But then when you look at Justin, Justin is a European American. Let that sink in. Good. This world, this life, no balance, seriously. Justin, a Caucasian that is from the US, wants to come out to remind Nigerians about scamming stereotype. But Justin did not remind himself what his forefathers did and are still doing to people of color in the United States. But he has the guts to come and sit here to tell us every time since he started with this korra being a scammer and included the sister. I just look at Justin and I laugh. And I said, look, the descendants of, complete the statement yourself, that the world is the way the world is because of people that look like Justin. And Justin comes out here and Justin wants to, Nigeria, Nigeria, Nigeria. Justin will not stop. Oh, this stereotype of scamming, this stereotype of scamming. But if you know your history, you know what his people did to Korra's people. But he will not touch on that one. He wants to tell us about how Korra and Nancy, 2 people out of a country of over 200 million plus people, how he wants the whole world to believe that these 2 are able to give the whole country a bad name. But what the number of people and what their this thing is still doing in the United States, George Floyd and the rest, we can go into all, we can name names back to back, back to back. The injustice that we see. Justin is not coming out to let us have that conversation, but we need to talk about Korra, Obidi, and Nancy, how these 2 are able to give us a bad name. But his own forefathers didn't give him bad name, right? His forefathers did not give him bad name. It's Korra that is giving the whole Nigerians bad name. It shows you the kind of wickedness that is in the heart of this person. It tells you the kind of man that Justin is. It shows you how this Justin thinks. Whatever my forefathers did was okay. But how dare Korra come out and ask for funds? How dare you? When this is something that I'm not able to do. Let's listen to Justin and break this whole thing down together. But I just want, because when Justin say these things and I see some of our people say things, yeah, she's a scammer, yeah, she's a scammer, and the next, oh, she's making us look bad, because there are some Nigerians that now thinks that what Korra is making us bad. The Justin that is telling you that Korra is making you Nigerians look bad for a scam that he has not been able to prove that there is a scam going on. If you are not gullible, why don't you ask him the question? Okay, you want us Nigerians to believe that Korra Obidi and his sister are making us look bad. What about you and your forefathers? And what people that look like you are still doing to people of color in the United States? What does that make you, Justin, look like? I just want to open people's eyes. I want people to understand. The internet is there for you to research. There are so many stories out there. At least the George Floyd, that's one. I can't breathe. That all over the world, but there's so many. Even recently, as we speak, it is happening. As I'm talking to you right now, it is happening in the United States. Every minute, every hour. But Justin does not feel that his forefathers has actually done things to make him look bad. But because of how they make him feel like he's superior and he's better than Korra and anybody that looks like Korra, that's why Justin comes out, sit down, and try to brainwash people. But this is not done. So we will keep talking. Let's listen to Justin. I just wanted to drop this here so you understand, because everything that Justin says, we will counter, because I feel like some people listen to him and they're not able to read in between the lines. Okon Mbese, welcome. Thank you very much for joining us. Said, does Lazy Justin himself have a job away from Korra Obidi? That's the question. That's the question, because this man just does everything to make it look like, telling us he paid bills for 5 years. When if we check both of them, their bank statement, she earns more than him. But he like, oh, I charge 1,500 for 2 hours or something like that. You charge 1,500 for 2 hours. If Korra goes live for 2 hours, how many people are shooting stars to Korra? How many people are joining her? She goes live on at least her YouTube, her Facebook, and I think now she has Twitch and TikTok also. So people gifting her on TikTok, people gifting her on Facebook, people gifting her. Whenever we put all of that together in the 2 hours, it's not more than 1,500 that he says he charges for 2 hours. But he wants us to believe that, oh yes, this African woman I can bundle and throw back to Africa. Because in his mind, she's down there and he's up there, because that's what his forefathers taught him. He saw a Jackie that he was going to bring from China to come and work as a slave for him in the United States while he would be cashing out. And because that didn't work for the number of years that he was at least expecting for her to work for him, and then he will be able to buy mansions in Calabasas and name all those expensive areas in the US, Hollywood and all of that. Invest in real estate and have all these big, huge businesses. Is that not what his forefathers are good at? Using other people to work and erasing the history and making it look like they found something or they discovered something. That's what he wanted to do. That's the game they know, because those lessons are being taught and passed down. You see these people, you can easily use them. now is not then. My problem now is not even Justin. My problem is our own people, our own Nigerians that will not open their eyes and open their ears and listen to this man when he's talking and understand that this is not only about Korra Obidi, his ex. When you listen to him talk, you know what this man is saying. Let's keep listening.
Are making you guys look bad. And you guys need to start standing up to these two women who are absolutely destroying your country's reputation. All right, so anyways, what's the backstory here? January 2023, after...
So this is not the first time that, at first he started with just Korra. Now he has included Nancy. That, oh, the Nigerians, we should stand up. We should remember that scamming is this stereotyping about scamming. Oh, so Nigeria, we have stereotyping of scamming. Somebody tell me what the people that looks like Justin in the United States, what is the stereotype for them? Has Justin come to discuss that? Let us start from there. Why are we going to start from here? Why do we have to start from the middle? Let's start from the beginning. If you want to tell a story, you start from the beginning. You don't start from the middle or the end. The only time you do things like that is when you want to hide something. You that your hands are not clean. You that you're from generation of wickedness. You want to come and tell us that, oh, Nancy and Korra is making us look bad, without presenting any single evidence that prove that the money that people donated for this cause has not been used for this cause. Yeah, also, sorry if you're hearing sounds outside. There's a construction going on right outside. So yeah, the noise is, I don't know if it gets in here. Okay, so this man, Colette, but he's behind a WhatsApp group with women to collect money. Crazy man. You're welcome, Colette. Thank you very much for joining us. You're so right, Colette, because he's doing the same thing. But I think the problem is because that money is not as big as what Korra has been able to raise. That's what I'm thinking. That the money that his a long mouth friend raised for him that caused problem, I don't think it was anything close to what Korra raised. And I think that's a main problem. So now he wants to go and recruit the whole world to come in and fight for him. That's not working now. He wants us, oh, Nigerians, listen. These two people are making you look bad. If you are a human being with common sense in your head, you will not say because one person from a particular country did something to you or did something bad, and you use that to judge all of the people from the country. So what about when somebody from that country comes out and does something good? Do you use that to also judge all of the people from that particular country? But Justin has his aim. First, Justin wants to prove to the world that Nigerians are scammers in general. But he doesn't want to come out that way to say, because he knows that a lot of the people supporting him are Nigerians. He doesn't want to come out and say it that way straight up. So he tries to cut corners and put Korra's name and Nancy's name, but then still bringing Nigeria, telling you, you people have this stereotype of scamming. Every country have their own. Every country have something. When you say the US, they are known for this. You say the UK people, they are known for this. You say the Russians, you say the Chinese, you say Germany. Every country is known for something, good or bad. But Justin will not focus on the battle that he's fighting himself. But Justin wants to prove to the world that, wait, I'm not just silly, I'm not crazy. First of all, Nigerians are these type of people. So it is not a difficult math for you to do, to understand that Korra is also a Nigerian, and if Nigerians are being stereotyped for this, that is what they do, and that's what they're good at, and that's what Nancy and Korra is doing. But you are yet to present evidence that prove that the 55,000, I think at this point, that's what the money, 55,000 that Korra that Korra has raised from the GoFundMe. Korra has not gotten a lawyer. Korra is not doing anything on the ground, preparing for the case and case. It's not even going to be just a case. It's going to be cases, and we've seen it. Because this man will not stop. He will keep doing things that she will need to go to court. But now he's claiming she's not going to spend all this money. How is that your business? Let's keep listening.
My daughter's vagina at that point was exposed to the internet on 3 separate occasions.
And why is this man so comfortable to say his daughter's? Can't you just say my child was exposed? The way he just throws that word, something is wrong with this man's head. Seriously, something is absolutely wrong.
2 separate occasions, they almost ran out and got hit by cars, forward-facing car seats, using my kids as weapon, interrogating my oldest daughter to hopefully get her to say something that makes me look bad. I decided that it was a bad idea to have the kids online. It was toxic, and the kids were being used as weapons. So I filed a court order in 2000.
Let's stop here first. He said that Korra was interrogating the kids in order for them to say something that they will use in court or use against him. Justin is talking about this part, but Justin refused to acknowledge that his friend Crystal came to his home and was harassing his children and interrogating his children. But he's telling everybody on social media that this is what Korra did. And all of these things this man has stated, nothing is true. But just to make his case look strong in the eyes of social media court, he will say anything. But the important things that people have proof of, he refused to address. He referred to that lady as a nanny, which his own best friend, if they had not fallen out, she wouldn't have even said it. But because they fell out and they had that issue, they had that nasty fight that they were calling each other names, insulting each other. The lady said it. His own best friend said it, that yes, he brought in a stranger twice, not once. But he's out here telling us that it's Korra that is actually interrogating the children to use it against him.
23, to take my kids off of social media to protect them from neglectful parenting. And let's go in chronological order. This is what my ex had to say about it. So we're gonna play a little video.
I'm sacrificing showing my children, but I'm freeing my children from captivity and slavery.
So she's taking credit for filing the court order.
I'm freeing my children, right? My 10-month-old from Mike on her back.
So now he said she's taking credit, but from what we heard her say, she said, I'm sacrificing. She didn't say I filed the court order against for taking my kids. She said, I'm sacrificing, taking my children off social media. But because this man wants the credit for everything, sees himself as the God that she needs to worship. Even her just explaining to her followers that this is what is happening. You might not be seeing my kids anymore for now. This was when they first filed to get the kids off social media. Still, it is paining Justin that she sits down and explains this to her people so they know if they don't see the kids anymore on her channel.
So she's taking credit for filing a court order that I did, which is public document, and claiming that she is freeing her children from slavery because I was making content with the girls, age-appropriate stuff, primarily playing and doing kids' activities. So she took credit for this and made it seem like she was freeing her children from slavery. And so there's a lie. Public documents, very much confirmed. And now that I finally enforced it, and her claiming that she put the court order in lasted all of 2 weeks, and then she started posting the girls again. And what's important about that is we were having a huge issue with child services, and they were threatening to put the kids in foster care. related to this set behavior online related to the kids. And that didn't stop her from continually posting the kids where the kids were in danger of being in the system. That stuff closed, I think in March, and now I'm enforcing the court order by taking down the videos. So what does she do? She makes a GoFundMe, which has raised $55,000 so far, and claim.
So tell me, if you are here trying your best to prove to the world that your ex is so terrible and why you need full custody or whatever you want to say that that ex of yours did to you, why is Justin just bringing in things that are not supposed to be connected to this case? What is her GoFundMe going to do? Like, what does that have to do with you? What does the GoFundMe that this lady started have to do with you? It is for her court battle. She said it already. You don't believe it, it's none of your business. You don't have to believe her. You're no longer together. Do your thing. She's doing her thing. She doesn't come to ask you, like, for example, when those women, those old women were contributing money for Justin to buy foodstuff for him and send him money so they can get photos, free photos of the children and videos of private moment of his children. Did you see her saying, oh, people are donating money to him, so people should stop donating money to him because he's a scammer, because he's a fraud, because he's a this or he's a that? She never put her mouth in whatever concerned this man. But now she started her own GoFundMe. It is now paying him.
Right here, due to the exorbitant legal fees in Los Angeles, I am unable to afford proper legal representation to reclaim my rights. So she's getting on the internet, asking people for money, claiming that she can't afford it. Okay? And then went to Hawaii after collecting that money. Let's see what her.
So you see what I was saying yesterday when we were live, and I said Justin comes out and says things as if he has proof, he has evidence, he has spoken with the FBI if it's a police related case. He spoke to FBI, he spoke to the state police, he has done all those things. Now he speaks like he was in contact with GoFundMe, and GoFundMe told him that she has collected the money, because he just said it now. She collected the money and she went to Hawaii. Meanwhile, Korra said her trip was booked from December. So it's been booked many months prior to before they started the GoFundMe, right? So how did she book her trip with GoFundMe money if this has been booked some months back? But he just sat down and he's just with straight face telling a lie, and he's not even looking like he wants to give you this seriousness of, oh, I'm telling you the truth. This man is unbelievable, seriously.
Has to say about it. She can absolutely afford lawyers, and it doesn't cost $55,000. It would be a single hearing, which probably would cost $5,000. So she is banking $50,000. This is actually a felony, a crime. Okay, let's see what her sister has to say about it.
Okay, before we hear, he's going to play Nancy's tape next. He said it's going to cost 5,000, right? It's a crime, it's a felony, if it's a crime, why are you telling us? Why don't you go and report to the people that you're supposed to be reporting to, the people that are responsible for financial crime and things like that? Or why don't you go report to that agency so they can actually take the case to court, investigate, and see that Korra started a GoFundMe and she took the money and went to Hawaii to go and enjoy her life? He knows he's lying. That's why he's not able to go and report her to the rightful people that were supposed to take legal actions against her. But instead, he's out here lying to the whole social media that this is what she has done. It's a crime. It's a scam that it will only cost 5,000 because to be just one sitting. And that's it. And she's going to pocket 50,000. That's a crime. That's the part that is paining him. Because right now, he's thinking a lot of money will be left after the case, And what is she going to do with the money that will be left? He doesn't know, because he doesn't know her plans. He doesn't know anything that is going on in her life. And that pisses him off. So already he just jumped to conclusion that, oh, if she spends 5,000 or 10,000 or so amount, as far as it's not $55,000 that she's spending, he knows that something will be left for her. And that is one thing that this man does not want, because she having money, it's not going to help him to get full custody, because he tried with the bad parent, endangering the life of the kids and everything. They reviewed, they checked everything. That didn't work. They didn't give him full custody. He's looking for a way to make sure that she doesn't have good income. So they will like, oh, of course, we have to give to the parents that we know will be able to. So he gets full custody. But that too is not happening, because people are donating money for Korra to fight her battle. And Justin does not like that at all.
All these scammers.
She had an army. She had a community.
This is Nancy talking.
Let's play that again. Hold on.
You will see how he will twist this live stream that Nancy did.
Hold on 1 second.
Money. Yes, she can pay for a lawyer, but she will not use her money for her children to pay. To take her children and everything. Yes, my dear. And those of you say she has money. Yes, she can pay for a lawyer, but she will not use her money for her children to pay to fight this battle. That's what he's waiting for. She has an army.
Let's pause it. So you see, for a full live stream that Nancy did, Justin went, clipped a particular part so he can twist it. Now, if you are a content creator, or even if you're not a content creator, you're a viewer, for example, I'm live right now. Okon dropped a comment here. I can actually say, and Okon dropped this comment, and I decide to read it. Or I can decide not to say Okon's name and read what he said and respond to. So most times that's what people do. When you're live, you read comments and you respond, and it helps the conversation. Okay, it is a good thing when people come in and they drop comments and just keep the conversation going. So Nancy is talking, and Nancy is also responding to the chat that is popping on her screen. But this man wants to come here and twist it to say, you see, I've been telling you people that my ex-wife have money to do this case. She just wants to rip you people off of your hard-earned money that you don't even have, and you all are falling for it. But the point Nancy was trying to make was, if Korra has, let's say, $100,000 or $200,000, nobody knows the amount of cases that for the next 18 years that Korra is going to have with this man. Nobody knows how many times they will go to court. So Korra needs a standby lawyer, because this man will not stop. We've already established that fact that he will not stop for the next 18 years till those kids are grown. He will not stop. His goal is to make sure that he destroys her, and that's what he's aiming at. And until he achieves that goal, he will not stop. So if she will take that 200,000, we're just saying, if let's say she has $200,000 somewhere, she will take all of those $200,000, going from court to court, battling this crazy ex that will not let her be and co-parent in peace. Tell me, as those kids are growing up and getting to the age where they have to go to college and whatnot, tell me, where would they find the money? Raising children are expensive. Everyday life, foodstuffs, other things that you need to do, buying clothes, making sure they're okay and everything. Tell me, where would the money be? So she should spend all the money that she has, that she can actually save for their future. As they are coming out from the university, they will have some fund to start up a business or do whatever they want to do, whatever career path they choose. But at least, if your parents plan your life very well for you, you will not be struggling the same way that other people that probably graduated the same time with you are. So I don't even know why this man is expecting her to spend every single dime in her account. You're welcome, Abu. You're welcome. So I don't even know why this man wants her to spend every single dime in her pocket. And he went and clipped that video. So that's what the sister was trying to say. The only thing that he would have said is, okay, which he wouldn't even say, but you can understand that, okay, the way Nancy worded it, if you're not thinking well, you would think that Nancy meant she had that money but just doesn't want to spend it. But if you listen to what Nancy said, Nancy, the money that she will keep for her children, is it the money she will use to go and be fighting this man? We know that it's not going to be 1 or 2 or 3. If that was going to be the case, then when they went to court, finished with their divorce, then went for the court decided how they were going to split the custody 50-50. That's where it should have ended. That's where it should have ended. And we saw the court documents and all the things that was listed on that court document. They already have the instruction on how to do things, how to do everything, when to exchange, where to exchange the kids. But this man will just keep taunting that woman because he knows that he wants to achieve a goal. So now he twists this Nancy's word that you can actually hear for yourself. He actually twisted this Nancy's word that you can hear.
Okay. So she's claiming in a GoFundMe that she can't afford it, but her sister's saying she can afford it, and she's on a vacation in Hawaii. And in the last 2 years, she's bought 2 homes and 2 new cars. So she can.
This is another twisting of what someone said. What Korra said. Didn't Korra say on that live stream that the last she already spent about 100 or 120,000 for the other court cases they had? Justin in this same video will say he spent about 100,000. The other time he said he spent 5,000. We don't know what this man is saying, but at least he also confirmed that his words we don't know, but he said $100,000. Korra also said she spent about $120,000, but 100,000 to 120,000 for the other cases they had. So why is this man coming to tell us that, oh, this case is not even going to cost anything more than $5,000 and she's going to pocket the rest of the money? Oh, she claimed on her life that she does not have the money. She's talking about for a long time. She does not have that kind of money to go to court back to back, back to back, back to back, back to back. Every other day, every other month, you're in court with this crazy person that will not stop. And she knows that this is going to be happening for the next 18 years. She does not have $100,000 to go and fight a court case for the next 18 years. Korra don't have that kind of money. She doesn't. She's not Elon Musk. She doesn't have that kind of money. But this man just wants everybody to see her as a liar, and then he will be happy.
Obviously afford it. So this is fraud, by the way. Then she's trying to make me seem like I'm a monster for not wanting the kids online when she's the one that said that she's taking credit for
absolutely
court order and saving her kids from slavery. Okay? Let's see what else Nancy has to say about you guys that are supporting and sending money. I'm just going to let this play a few times.
Now, this is another of this.
They're not.
Let's hear it again.
Some of you is scammer. Yes, how fans not to be scammed. They're not.
So they're scamming you guys, and our sister's sitting here saying that you guys love to be scammed.
You see how Justin twisted this? This is a whole live stream. For those that don't know, this is a whole live stream that could be anywhere from, let's say, if you're doing a short live stream, it could be 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 40 minutes, 50 minutes, an hour, 2, 3 hours, and it just counting. Justin went to this part and clipped just where Nancy made that statement so he can twist it. He didn't play what she said after or what she said before she made this particular statement, to show you how manipulative this man is and what the tactics this man is using to confuse people. Now, you know that sometimes when something is happening and people are pushing you, you will say certain things, not because you mean them that way. She was actually responsible, because if you notice, a lot of people online have been calling her scammers, calling Korra obidi scammer since this thing started. So, of course, she is trying to state that why is it your business? You're not even among the Korra's fans that are donating. Okay, if it makes you happy, if it will help you sleep well at night and you think she's a scammer, yes, she's a scammer. And her fans loves to be scammed. That is the angle this lady was coming from. But Justin comes here to tell us that Korra Obidi's sister, Nancy, was categorically telling everybody that her sister is, tell me, who is that silly to do something like that? And that's what a lot of his followers ran with. They will go and drop in your comment that didn't Nancy say this? You know, when they were first of all saying it, I was thinking, did Nancy do another live stream that I didn't catch up? And I went back and I was checking. I said I saw these streams and I heard the things she said. Not until I'm watching this Justin's Dean video this morning, that's when I was like, oh, it's even the same live stream that I saw. That's where people picked up that. And now that he played what he actually clipped off from that stuff, I was like, oh, now it makes sense why a lot of people were saying Nancy just exposed her sister. Nancy just exposed her sister. Remember when I don't remember what was that just what there's something he did that Korra came out and Korra was very angry and Korra was talking. If you remember, Colette said they will cry us a river. Exactly. This GoFundMe is really paining them a lot. It hurts so bad. Oh my goodness. But there was something that he did that Korra came out and she was really, really pissed off and she was talking. Remember on that Korra's live stream, Korra almost accidentally placed curse on her own children. So sometimes my point is the anger, the way somebody will anger you to an extent where you will not be able to control your words, you will not be able to select your word carefully. You're speaking out of anger. And she was talking, started placing curse for, she now stopped and said, what am I even saying? His children are my children. And remember, Nancy too, when Nancy was angry and Nancy was saying things, and Nancy said that something about his generation. And I was like, I beg, Nancy, no go there, because his generation has it's connected. Because this man has children with your sister, so you cannot even. So because this man is just doing everything he can to get them to be so angry to a point where they will say something that he will pick out and twist it. And now he said they are threatening his life. Korra and Nancy is threatening his life. So Justin's job is to twist. This Mr. Korra Obidi, his job is to twist every single thing that his ex-wife Korra is doing and try to paint it in a way that you would think that it is a terrible thing that she has done. The money you did not contribute. None of your fans contributed anything. Why are you worried about what people that love or care about her or believe in this cause contributed? None of them have come out to complain that I want my money back. None of them have ever said, well, we don't know if Korra is going to use it, but I changed my mind, so give me back my this thing. And if that's the case, GoFundMe will give them back their money. Or there will even be somebody out there that if the person say, I contributed this, but I don't want any more, I'm out. Somebody else might be there, say, give me your account, I give you back the money, go away. We believe in this cause and we will keep supporting her. Why bother yourself about money that did not come out from your own pocket? I don't understand. Why are you so pained? It is not your money. It is not money that they collected from an account where you will be affected because maybe your salary will not be paid because that money was collected from the post where they're supposed to be paying you salary from. It doesn't have anything to do with you. But this man will not rest.
You guys see how this is wrong? This is the mother of my children. I hate that I have to do this. But
can you imagine?
2 years of her claiming false domestic violence, trying to destroy my life, and invoking Nigerians to come harass me for crimes.
Invoking Nigerians as the gods.
Bad look for my kids. This is a bad look for Nigeria. This is a bad look for everyone online. This is and most importantly, this is a bad look for women. Women that come online.
To show you this man's mindset, he's so concerned about how everything his ex is doing is such a bad look for her country, for women, for society, and everybody else. But this man is not concerned about what he is doing and how that is also a bad look for men. Because who wants to be married to a man that behaves like this? You won't even wish it on your enemy. You know, that person that you don't don't really like, you won't wish for that person to have a husband like Mr. Korra Obidi. You will not. But he's not going to come out and look at himself and say, really, I'm really embarrassing myself at this point. I've said everything I want to do. I wanted to do a tell-all. I did my tell-all. I should rest. The ex-wife did not come out on social media to say anything. She just wrote her book. And whenever you ask her, she tell you, go get the book and read it. All the information, everything I need you to know about my marriage and my life and everything is there. Go get the book, read it. And that was it. Every time something is, she say, read the book, you will find it there. Whatever you read the book, you find it there. This man started the story from the beginning. He brought it to the internet first. He started the story. He has never stopped. He continued. 2024, he came with his tell-all. And still, this man wants us to believe that, oh, she's the one embarrassing her nation. Him, he's not embarrassing his own country. Him, he's not embarrassing men in general. He's not embarrassing bro code. Evidence is that he threatened he was going to release. Now, all of a sudden, he cannot remember what he said. So now he's now an analyst to analyze Korra's live stream and Nancy's live stream. So he can find something to twist around and make more money. For him, it's a competition. You get? He wants to cash out the way the ex-wife is cashing out on Facebook. And until that happens, until he gets to the point where he feels like he's now earning more than her on social media, he still will not rest. He won't.
And claim domestic violence and then get proven and lose in court, but continue to claim domestic violence. It makes it harder.
He keeps saying, oh, she lost this case, she lost that case, she lose in court, he's not presenting the evidence for us to see that she did lose in court. But if it's to show us a doctor text message that said, hope my Ebola did not hit Athena, Justin Dean's child head, he was fast to bring out that evidence. Now, him saying Cheta, Nancy Ume's husband, wanted to whatever with Korra, that one too, the evidence up until now, she has challenged him. Nancy has challenged him. Bring it out if you have it. Prove it. He has not brought it out. He just keeps saying things that he has no evidence for, but he just says them so you believe that he's been winning so many cases that he can't even count. If he has been winning so many cases, why is he the one that is crying that the justice system is not working? This is the same person that told us that the justice system is against men. The justice system in America is not working. They're not doing their job. So now he has to move them to the side and go and file something with Facebook. And then he went and filed for her videos to be taken down because the justice system is not doing what they're supposed to do and they're being biased. This man.
For true victims of domestic violence to come forward. This is bad for women everywhere. So how much longer, as a general public, are we going to tolerate these scamming women from coming on the internet and spreading whatever propaganda and hate they can to get money from you guys, to drum up views, to put myself and my kids at risk of a racial hate crime?
Did you hear that? Put himself and his kids. Racial hate crime. Are you serious? Are you serious? The one that is doing the main thing. The one that came out and it's all the time he's screaming Nigerians, forgetting that his children are also Nigerians too, just as they are Americans. And now he wants to blame it on his ex, that she is going to be the one that is going to put him in all this danger. For him, the fact that she lives in America, of all places, where we know that people that look like Korra are going through it, he is not afraid that what he's championing is going to endanger the life of the mother of his children. Well, he's thinking about himself. Typical him. Typical.
So those of you guys actively here supporting it, actively here defending these women. Let's let you listen again.
Some of is a scammer. Scammer. Yes, her fans love to be scammed. They love.
So they're scamming you, and then they're mocking you for being scammed.
Understanding is not easy.
Nigerian women, you guys got to stand up to these women. They're making
Knowledge.
you all look bad. Seriously. And I have a voice and I have a platform to call people out. Because it's negatively affecting me and it's negatively affecting my children. Like, this has gone too far.
The good thing is, he thinks that he's the only one that has sense, but when you really listen to him, you know that this man ain't got no sense, ain't got no style. No pretty baby to massage your back. Don't worry. I say be happy. When the frustration hits in somewhere, look at yourself and turn on your ring light. Start talking all the nonsense. Seriously, yo, like, where do we even start from? We should come out from the live stream that Nigerians we already saw, we've listened to. We know what Nancy was saying. We understood what she was saying. He wants us to come out and start fighting because in his mind, he's trying to prove a point. You will not find anybody fighting this type of nonsense fight. Nigerians are too busy to involve themselves in nonsense.
And the only way I could go fight. I mean, imagine this: she raised $55,000 to.
He's back to the money again.
Free her kids from slavery, in her words, and
he doesn't know what to say.
I play this in court. What do you think is going to happen?
Nothing. Please play it. Yeah, now he's thinking of what else to say.
Those of you guys that are actively supporting these scams,
he knows that he doesn't have anything, but he's just trying to come out and scare people. And then those people that believe him will now go and start saying, oh, Korra, you better leave him alone. You better not take him to court. That's just a way. So Korra will not file anything. Korra will not go to court. Korra will not get a lawyer. Korra will not do anything. And he will not have to go and answer to why he's going against what the court order says. He knows all of this thing. He has sat down and plotted the graph and everything is set. His map is ready. He knows what to do. Plan A works or plan A doesn't. Plan B is here. Plan B doesn't. Plan C is here. And he is following it step by step. And it is obvious. It is obvious what this man is doing. If you know that this is such a good evidence that Nancy exposed her sister, Korra, why not take it to court? Wait for your court date. Put it in your file as evidence. In fact, present it to your lawyer too, so your lawyer can go through it, analyze it, and get it ready for court to submit as an evidence in court. Let us see if your lawyers will not have sense. You think that they went to school for all the number of years they went to, and they're like you, that you cut corner and went through the back to become a chiropractor and then put doctor in your name. You think that a lawyer will sit down and listen to that live stream, that even me, that I'm not a lawyer, I listened to Nancy's live stream and I understood what Nancy was saying in her live stream. Every other person that has sense listened to that live stream, understood what Nancy was saying. And the comments, the good thing is, even if you were not live with the person, when the person is live, when you watch the replay, the comments will still be popping up the way the comments came during when the person was live. So please download the video and go and give it in court as evidence, because from her chat they will find the comments that she was responding to, because you will see that when Korra is live, people will come in there and talk shit. Yesterday when we listened to her live stream, you heard her when she was saying, what's going on? I left my main page, I came to Korra Art, and now you people followed me down here. You don't like me, but you're still following me around and everything. There are people that they're that jobless. They've made it their job to follow you up and down just to troll you. That's all they do. They go to your comment section, they drop insults, they drop nonsense, nasty, just to try to piss you off or try to get a reaction out of you. But this man now wants all of us to believe that, oh, this is one evidence. And he kept playing this thing. This man played this thing. I think he spoke for half of this is live stream that we're listening to right now is 21 minutes 58 seconds. This man, this is 9 minutes into it. And very soon he will stop talking. And the rest of the video, the rest of this live stream, he was playing that stuff on repeat. Like he wants to leave it on repeat so it sink into people's head.
And I can't wait for the London police to come forward and they reveal that scam. They're mocking you, and you guys are saying, yeah.
Now, this is another one again, that he spoke as if he knows that Korra lied about her attack in the UK. Do you hear that? That he cannot wait for the London police to come out and reveal that scam. Why does it have to be that everything that Korra does, this man links it to scamming? I want people to think about it. Everything that Korra does, this man will connect it to scamming. If someone else does the same thing, he will not link it to scamming. He will say that person told a lie. Or he will word it in a different way. Put 2 and 2 together and understand what this man is really saying that he's not saying. That is what I want you as a Nigerian to know. Mostly those that are supporting this man. Ask yourself that question. What is the difference between Korra and other people that when they do things, this man will say this was like this. When something happens to Korra, this man will link it to scam and nothing else. She was attacked. It's none of your business. You're no longer together. You don't have to mind whatever happens to her. But he found his way into that, smuggled his way into it. And you will see that from all, that's why people were telling her, file defamation. This man will not stop defaming this woman. He won't stop. So in the process of him trying to prove that she's actually trying to take people's money and not do what she told them that she needed the money for, he's actually exposing himself, because you can see that all of these things he's doing are things that Korra needs a lawyer for, and not just a lawyer that sits and go, a lawyer that will continuously take up the case, know when to file something. Because this man will never be quiet. He will never stop saying, tell me, who sees their ex or even a stranger, somebody being attacked, and the best thing that could come out of your mouth is that that thing is not true? Is it your job? Is it your duty to prove what is true and what is not true? It is not. It is the duty of the police to investigate and know who's lying, who's not lying. Was a crime committed or a crime was not committed? Was the whole thing staged or not? It is their job. Let them investigate, come up with their conclusion, and announce it. But people that are bitter will not stop. Their bitterness keeps flowing like a river.
Scam us. Scam us. Let's lie, manipulate, and cheat our way through life, and that's what we want to project to the world. Nigerians, stand up. Seriously. You guys are allowing and encouraging this behavior, and it's making you look bad to the world, because the world is watching.
Yeah, your forefathers didn't make you look bad.
So, Paris, come bash me. I don't care. I am past the point of taking the high road. I did that for 2 years and watched my life crumble.
Nobody is going to bash you because you're not even worth it. What we do is pick up your lies and we will debunk it the way we're doing so. Nigerians, come out and speak. This is making you all look bad in the eyes of the world, in the eyes of the world. If this makes us look bad, how did what your forefathers did and they are still doing? Because when I say did, it will be like it has finished. It is still happening. Turn on your social media today, go to their news channel in the US and see what is happening to people of color over there. This idiot has never spoken about it, but he's out here as a coward taunting his ex-wife when there are more pressing issues in front of his face where he is in his country. But he chose to focus on something else because in his mind, these people that look like this are disposable. They're worth nothing. You cannot even piss us off, even if you try. Even if you try. So all these Nigerians stand up and Nigerians this and Nigerians that, BS. We will just keep picking up your videos and dissecting you and calling out your BS because you have no sense. All right, my attention is needed. We've been here for 1 hour, so let's
watch 2 and 3 of my businesses get absolutely
5 more minutes.
decimated. I had to close them. And I'm not going to stand by while these scammers get rich.
Now that's another lie. That because of her, 2 of his businesses were closed down. When you see him, you know that this person is not capable of doing any business because he doesn't have any talent, he doesn't have anything, nothing. He doesn't have brain to do any single thing. He can't. So this is not someone that can actually do a business and that business flourishes. He doesn't have head for it. His bad character will not even allow him to employ anybody, and anybody will be able to work for him or work with him for a long period of time. That's why the recent girlfriend summer he had left him.
Destroying the hand that fed them.
The hand that fed them. This hand fed the obidis. For sure.
Is the GoFundMe giving me heartburn? Am I jealous of the money that she raised? No. Raising money and not using it for what it was meant is a white-collar crime. It is fraud.
Go and report to the FBI.
Not because she doesn't need it, for one. Her single hearing is not going to cost $55,000, not for the most expensive lawyer in LA.
Listen.
I had a $950 an hour lawyer, top 3 lawyer in the city. And over the course of 9 months, I spent $100,000. So how is it one here? And that was the entirety of the divorce process. So how could one hearing cost that much money? It's a scam. It's a scam, and they're all going to Hawaii and laughing while they drink your margaritas. Why you poor suckers are supporting a false cause. 70% of America.
Now, if these people that were able to dip their hand in their pocket and give money to Korra, how are they poor suckers? You that don't have anything, your bestie exposed you that you were a beggar. Your mother's text message begging. At least none of Korra's supporters or any single person that has ever donated for this Korra's GoFundMe, their parents has never been on social media begging for funds, because if they are able to put their hand in their pocket and give Korra, even if it's €1, $1, £1, $10, $100, it simply means that they are able to put their hand in their pocket and buy foodstuffs for their parents, make sure their parents are okay. If a sibling is down, they are able to say, take this money, I will lend you this money, start up yourself, pick up yourself when you're okay, refund me back. They're able to hold their family down. That's what the people that are contributing for Korra are able to do. What has your own family been able to do for you? You said you grew up in a farmhouse with food stamps. That's what your own words, food stamps. So it means your own parents were also very lazy people, because if they were not lazy, you will not be on food stamps. So if the government didn't have that plan that people can get food stamps, it simply means you people would have starved to death in Oregon, period.
Does not have $500 for an emergency fund. And these girls are out here scamming people.
Did you hear that? That an average American doesn't have 500 of really, who is talking about this? Korra is creating content. She has built the community. They love her. They give to her. It is not the business of the general public if an average American or an average European or an average African don't have this or don't have that. We're talking about your ex-wife because you want to put your nose in her business. She has worked her butt off for this, okay? She kept working, creating content back to back for how many years? And now she is reaping the fruit of her labor. Go and work for your own. Social media is for everybody. There's nowhere that they said you can, nobody can. Some people can create Facebook accounts, some people can't. Some people can have YouTube channels, some others can't. Go create, build your own community. Let them create GoFundMe for you.
To set a better example for my children, this is absolutely unacceptable, absolutely disgusting.
He's even the worst example for his kids.
So that's what I had to say today. And I'm going to continue to expose these lies. And they're going to come at me with more lies. And at this point, you heard it from the horse's mouth.
Not horse's mouth. You twisted it. Okay, so this is 12 minutes 15 seconds into his video, and from now onward until 21 minutes 58 seconds, Justin kept playing that word that he twisted from Korra Obidi's sister's video, Nancy. I just wanted to come in here so we will have this conversation. And to round up my live stream, I want to say this. For those people that keep saying, Korra, get a job. That's why I put that on my thumbnail. I did put that on purpose. For those of you that are saying, Korra, get a job, you sound ignorant and stupid. Because if you know one thing, you should know that people that create content, and when you gain ground, most of those people are making money more than people that are working 9 to 5. Hence, you can see people likes of Mr. Beast, that the American content creator. You see that guy giving cars out, that is a content creator. Okay, Mr. Beast is not doing 9 to 5. Mr. Beast is creating content and doing so very well. And we know so many content creators that are earning very well. And Korra has worked hard. So if at this point you don't see that what Korra is doing is a job and not fooling around, because you in your mind, you've not been able to open your mind to see that the world is changing and the world is now in a different age from the stone age that you decided to stop at and be stuck over there. This is a new era where things are happening. People are sitting at the comfort of their homes and they are making good money. Not everybody needs to wake up early, take a shower, drive in the car, or catch a bus and go to an office, work, and allow a boss to scream and yell at their head. People are working with their own schedule. In fact, some people even make it very fun that you have all these travel vloggers. They travel, they visit beautiful places, film content, post it. At the same time, they're having fun of their life and they are earning. So if you cannot see and recognize what Korra is doing as a content, and she's working, all those live streams you see her creating, if it's easy, go and create 1, 2, 3, 4 live streams in a day and try to keep that momentum for 1 week. I'm not even telling you to keep it for as long as Korra. I'm telling you to try it, do it. Create several live streams in 1 day and several in a week and keep it that way for a month. Let's see if you can. So content creators work very hard, from filming their videos, to editing their videos. Those that are dancing like Korra and singing, from sitting down to writing those musics that she's releasing, having those conversations, dancing, and doing all those things she's doing that built her fan, that gave her these people that love her to this extent that she called for help, and 55,000 is already been raised. If it's easy, go do it. Until then, Korra has a job, and stop worrying yourself about her at the end of the day, because she is doing well for herself as a young lady. That's why the ex is jealous. If she didn't have a job and she didn't have money, she didn't have anything, she was living on food stamps, or she was out on the streets, this man won't speak on her. He will be laughing. He will just be laughing. But now you can see how pain and red he is, like a lobster that was brought out from the water and thrown on the hot coal. That's how red he is whenever he speaks about her. So it simply shows that the lady is doing well for herself. That being said, it's time for me to dash out, okay? I will see you all later. if I can, because there are more things to be talked about. But I wanted to come in here and just drop a quick one, and we will talk later in the evening if the time permits me. If it doesn't, I will drop a video. So thank you also very much for joining me. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to turn on your notification. We will come back live. If you turn on notification and you're subscribed to the channel, you will know whenever we are live or whenever we drop a video, so you can catch up. When you're here, drop a comment. If you have something to say, let me know. I can drop links whenever we're live, and you can jump on the panel and also give us your 2 cents. So thank you so very much. See you all later. Like I said, we will be back. We're coming back live. I don't know exactly in 1, 2, 3 hours of time, but I don't know, but we will be back live, and videos will also be dropping, because this man has made it his job to analyze these people. So we too, we've made it our job to pick that his analysis and actually show you people where he is actually twisting and trying to make people believe something else that is different from what either Korra, Nancy, or any other person from the Obidi family must have said. Ellen, you're welcome. Hi from Ellen. Hi, you're welcome. We're rounding up already. I'll see you all later. I have 1 minute to dash out of the house. Thank you all so very much. This is Entertainment Daily with OK-san. I'll see you all next one. God bless you all. Thank you, Ellen, for coming. Thank you, Colette. Thank you, Abu. Thank you. Who else was here? Okon, and all my silent watchers. Those of you that don't drop comment, you just love to sit at the background and enjoy. Thank you also very much. God bless you. I'm super, super grateful. Thank you for always pulling up and listening to what we have to say. But don't forget to share your own opinion in the comment section whenever we are live or when you see our videos. Thank you also very much. I'll see you all later. And my 1 minute is done. I'm out of here. God bless you. Remain blessed. May your going out and coming in be protected. May you never encounter someone like this Korobidi's ex. God bless you all. Thank you so much.